Hello, wrestling fans. It is Logan Insco here, and welcome back to my channel. And recently, I've been posting a lot of WWE videos, and this was a video that I made not too long ago. Actually, I actually deleted it a few weeks ago, but I want to re-upload it because this story, there is just so much revolving this story that I know you guys want to know how it all went down. I know most of you knew how it went down, but for those of you that don't, here you go. So, the name of this video is How Cody Rhodes Struggled to Finish the Story at WrestleMania 40. So basically, it's the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk are the final two. Cody eliminates CM Punk, and Cody has to make a choice on who he wants to fight for what champion at WrestleMania, whether it being Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Champion or Seth freaking Rollins for the World Champion. He's having an argument with Roman Reigns, pointing at Roman Reigns, so it's pretty obvious we're most likely going to see Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns Part 2 at WrestleMania 40. And then the next week on SmackDown, Cody is about to make his choice on who's he gonna fight. Cody tells Roman loud and clear, I want that title. I want that title, and I'm coming for you, Roman Reigns. But not at WrestleMania. I've decided I'd be taking counsel. Roman, one of the individuals I spoke to, he knows you very well. And The Rock's music hit, and I went nuts. Everybody in that whole arena went nuts. Are we finally gonna get it at WrestleMania 40? The Rock versus Roman Reigns, the dream match that everybody has been anticipating for years. Well, after it was announced that Cody's out and The Rock is in at WrestleMania 40, people are pissed. Because we all know that match is so obvious. If it's Roman and The Rock, it's obvious Roman's going to win that match. And then we're going to have to wait for Cody to finish the story next year. So basically what The Rock told Cody, I know you want to finish that story, and you can finish your story some other time. But how about take counsel and give the people what they want to see? Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania. And Cody agreed to that, but did he agree to it? We found that out at the WrestleMania kickoff. Cody tells them, after The Rock said, this will be the biggest main event in the history of professional wrestling, bound by blood. Cody Rhodes comes out and he says, this isn't right. You don't make the choice. I make the choice. I won the Royal Rumble, and I choose you, Roman Reigns, to fight at WrestleMania. And Roman thought Cody was embarrassing himself. And then Roman started talking about how he's pathetic, just like his dad. And then Cody says, you want to talk about family? And he points right at Roman and The Rock. Roman, if your grandfather was here, if The Rock's grandfather was here, they'd be ashamed. And then The Rock said, if you talk about his family, you're talking about my family. If you're talking about his blood, you're talking about my blood. If you talk about his ancestors, you're talking about my ancestors. You and I now have a problem. And The Rock slaps Cody Rhodes, saying that now we have a problem. And The Rock turns heel. He turns against his Rock fans. He turns against the jabronis. He joins his cousin, Roman Reigns, in the bloodline. And the main reason why is because The Rock said, I'm joining the bloodline to make sure that Cody does not finish the story at WrestleMania. And the next week, Roman asks The Rock, do you acknowledge me? And The Rock says, Roman Reigns, my family, I acknowledge you as my tribal chief. And so The Rock is officially a part of the bloodline. And Cody, for weeks, tries to get a hold of The Rock, and even calling The Rock out for a match at Elimination Chamber, which The Rock refuses. But after The Rock heard all this blabbing that Cody Rhodes is talking about, he decides, The Rock, to come out and tell Cody, you want to fight The Rock? How about we do this? In night one, we get Roman and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and that walking clown emoji, Seth freaking Rollins. The rules are, Cody, if you and Seth win night two, you get a chance to finish your story clean. No Jimmy, no Solo, no Rock. And you can finish your story. However, if me and Roman win, night two is bloodline rules. Anything can happen. Anything. And, then, Cody and The Rock a few weeks later were staring each other, and The Rock whispers something in Cody's ear. Then the next minute, The Rock's backstage attacking Cody, beats him till the part where he bleeds, and he says, this is what happens when you with the final boss. And then, yeah, The Rock has gone way too far. He brings up Cody's mom into this. So yeah, then WrestleMania finally comes, and we see it. The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody and Seth Rollins. And The Rock and Roman Reigns won. And, yeah, I wasn't happy about that, because I know the only reason Roman wins his matches, this is why I didn't like part of Roman Reigns' title reign. He constantly cheats to win his matches. He has to have that stupid Solo be by his side to make him win every single time. So I thought for sure that on night two, I thought Roman was going to win, because I know it's bloodline rules. Turns out I was pretty stupid to even think that, because on night two, it started out to be a normal match between Roman and Cody until the bloodline got into it. Solo comes out, and then, John Cena comes out to help Cody to take out Solo, but then The Rock comes out, because The Rock and John Cena have history. And then The Rock starts beating up Cena, but then we hear the Shield theme song. I thought, is Moxley here? Because like, it's been a while since we've seen Moxley. He's in AEW, although he was out for a while. So I thought, is Moxley here? But it turns out it was Rollins here to help Cody. And then The Rock takes care of Seth and Cody. And then The Undertaker comes out, choke slams The Rock, and then The Rock's out of here. And then Cody does 1 crossroad, 2 crossroad, 3 crossroads, finished the story. And Cody Rhodes finally does it. Cody Rhodes is your new undisputed WWE champion, and there's a whole celebration. Everyone, Triple H, John Cena, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Triple H, even Nick Khan is in the audience. Yeah, and Cody has done it. Although the next night on Raw, Cody was just doing a little celebration saying, give Roman a chance. He held the undisputed Universal Champion for over 1,000 days. And the crowd chants, thank you, Roman. And Cody just talks about how blessed he is. But then The Rock comes out, and The Rock can't even get a chance to talk on the mic, because the crowd, every time he lifts up the mic, you can hear this. Boo! Rocky sucks! Rocky sucks! And then the crowd finally gives The Rock the chance to talk. And The Rock tells Cody, Cody Rhodes, you did it. You finished the story. And you got a new champion. God, look at that thing around you. Looks great. You got those new side plates, the American Nightmare. And The Rock says, I know a lot of you think that the belt The Rock's holding is a joke, but this belt was gifted by Muhammad Ali's widow, Lonnie. So this belt means a lot to me, just as much as it means to you, Cody. And Cody let them have a chance to swap titles for a second, but then they went back to their original champs. But The Rock says, Cody, I'm out of here. And I'm going to go off back to Hollywood for a little bit. But Cody, I'll be back. And when I come back, I'm coming for you. And I thought that was the match we were going to see at SummerSlam. But since Randy looked at the belt while he was celebrating with Cody after they took out Tama Tonga's Solo in the Bloodline, Randy was looking at the belt. So it's obvious that Randy is fighting Cody at the next big pay-per-view. The next pay-per-view is Money in the Bank. But I think they're fighting at the next big pay-per-view. The next big pay-per-view is SummerSlam. So, Randy, Cody at SummerSlam. And so it looks like we're not getting Roman and The Rock this year at Mania. It looks like we're going to get Cody versus The Rock at WrestleMania, which makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense because The Rock says the next time I'm going to be fighting in the ring is at Mania. And it's obvious. He says, when I come back, I'm fighting Cody. So they can settle this at Mania. And we see Roman and Rock at 32. Don't believe me, just watch.